So I'm ready to do the restraining order now since I got so many confessions over the past couple of days. We got the two idiots that are friends with Autumn Caton and Becky Burrell in the vehicle twice today, confessing, rolling on all of them, and the Epstein elite that with whom they're drug and child trafficking. Um, and then Becky Burrell had to go run her mouth on the video I uploaded of her, Aren't I Special, basically confessing that she is Ginger Snap 0609 when she commented on a video of Kinnear saying, why are you always harassing people? And I'm like, you guys are the ones that want to gang stalk me. And don't forget your little friend here, Bill Kinnear, admitted that you're gang stalking. And don't forget, I have you texting me telling me he was stalking you, meaning Becky Burrell. Oh, we don't know each other. So she blatantly lied. Then a video of her, it's basically going viral. It's not like millions, but that takes time. But it will, especially with her running her mouth on it. Admitting who the fuck she is. Nowhere in the comment does she say, I don't work for Epstein, I don't work for Mossad. You can't make this shit up. How unbelievably stupid they are, how easy they give it up. I don't work for Judge Hoare, I don't work for Weinberger, I don't work for Barry Goldwater's daughter, Virginia Piper. I didn't impersonate victims advocates from Sarah George's office or Bernie Sanders. No denials, just, oh, aren't I special? Oh, you're special, all right. Special, kind of fucking stupid. So I got it. So this email to Officer View is going to be a whole lot longer than I originally planned, because I didn't plan on Burrell running her mouth and letting all the cats out of the bag. Basically admitting to everything I've accused her and all of her partners in crime of. And there may be other comments on there she's made that I haven't seen. I just don't have time to fuck around with her and get confessions out of her and type that shit. If I had more time, I could do that. Which brings me to why I'm making this video. Tomorrow I've got to get out and fly earlier while there's maybe some traffic out for lunch. I forgot to clip the ends I have my tarp in an 8-frame configuration, and so I can close both ends because it's short enough. With it being 13 feet long, I've only got it stretched out to maybe 7 or 8 feet. So that leaves plenty for the ends to be able to come down and close out both ends. Almost. It's not complete, but enough to keep the rain out. I forgot to clip them shut because it was cleared up and I thought, oh, the rain's gone. No, and then it rained like a cow pissing on a flat rock all day and all night. When I got to my bed last night, it rained so much the sleeping bag's completely drenched. The canvas on the cot is drenched. I got lucky in that one of my super thick synthetic wool blankets was dry, and I had a somewhat dry sheet. Though it's filthy, it needs to be washed. It was damp, but it wasn't like soaking wet like everything else. So I've got to get them. If I don't get them washed in a load of laundry, I could just throw them in the dryer, but they're gonna stink. Why throw them in the dryer when they're really gross? They need to be washed. It's only $3.75 to wash, maybe $1.50 to dry, because sleeping bag takes a while to dry. The blankets, the sheets, they need to dry. It's going to take a while to wash and dry those heavier stuff, especially my sweatpants, sweatshirt. My jacket needs to be washed. So I may actually need to do a bigger load, like a $5 load, in a bigger washer. That's got to get done. Trying to sleep on a wet, soppy, nasty, damp bed that's cold because it's wet when you've already got sensory issues and you can't stand the feeling of wet anyway. I just have to watch videos until I finally pass out, and that's not productive. I need to get to sleep earlier so I can get up earlier, get shit done. I'm running around in circles, which actually turned out to be a blessing in disguise. But what I'm saying is, the sooner I have a good $20-30 in my pocket, so I don't have to worry about food. I'm locked out of doing the surveys at McDonald's for another month, so I'm not going to be getting free food from here anymore. I'll be going back to Domino's, $9 for a large pizza. I'm not going to get that much food at a grocery store. Then my sodas and my sunflower seeds, which my soda is like $3 a day. And laundry. And then once I get that relief from abuse thing filed, then I'll work on my applications to the jobs so I can put in my cover letter, I have filed this RFA at the request of Essex PD. And I will make sure I include the videos and screenshots, which I will actually be emailing Officer View from my Yahoo email account, because I can attach a lot more photos and screenshots, and it will still get sent like immediately. Whereas if you attach 1 or 2 photos to a Gmail, it can take a week before it gets sent. Why it does that, I don't know. In fact, that email I sent to all of the ER staff, all of the ER doctors listed at UVM, like 30 or 40 or 50 of them, however many it was, never got sent. It's still sitting in my outbox at Gmail. And eventually I'm going to have to take the time to delete all my trash out of my Gmail. But anyway, that's what I got going on. I'm going to have to sit down at the library where I'm not distracted, because if I'm here at McDonald's or anywhere else, I'm distracted by, I'm friendly with a lot of the employees. We get to chatting, or somebody else and I get to chatting, and I get distracted by a video. I need to be at the library at one of those booths, at one of the computers, where I'm not going to be distracted by anything, so I can take care of business. And plus I can open up several windows on that regular PC and have music playing in the background, which will make it go much quicker. And it'll be a whole lot easier for me and a lot less traumatic. Of course, with the Benny Hill theme music playing in my head every time these idiots show up, that's helping a lot. Kinnear got on the number 6 today, but there was a bunch of little kids on there and a baby, and